I think it's almost the same as a family member. You don't play with your kids till they grow up. They stay your kids, and the same way I think about the animals.
Thank you so much for stopping by for our social experiment. So I'm gonna ask you 5 questions.
Yeah.
If you go through all 5, then you win a really cool
Okay,
prize at the end.
let's
So we will test. You just have to answer what you feel is the
Okay.
right answer for you, subjectively,
yes.
and you will be tested on courage, willingness to change, and intellectual honesty and
Okay.
empathy. So
Okay.
let's begin. So I'm gonna give you a scenario right now, and let's pretend that I really like puppies, so really small dogs. So what do? I go to the shelter and I adopt one. I take really good care of this puppy. I buy the best food, I buy the best beds and the toys. I bring it outside to play, but suddenly after a while this puppy starts to begin to grow, right? So it becomes a really big dog. But remember, I really like puppies only. So because I'm a bit of a psychopath, one day I just bring this dog to the forest, and when he doesn't look, I just shoot him in the back of the head. So I am free to go back to the shelter and adopt another puppy. So what do you think? Do you think it's right or wrong? And if so, why?
It's wrong because it's a commitment you're willing to take. It's not for just to cuddle and play with a puppy. It's just a commitment you have to take for a long time. I think it's almost the same as a family member. You don't play with your kids till they grow up. They stay your kids, and the same way I think about the animals. So
That's beautiful. I completely agree with you. And you go through the next round. So, scenario number 2. Suddenly, we are in the middle of Madrid, right? Let's pretend that instead of the Rijksmuseum, there's a bullfighting arena. And I'm standing right here with a sign that says, please stop using animals for entertainment.
Yes.
Because in this case in particular, I don't know if you know, but for example, the bulls are very always drugged. They cut their horns down, and it's super painful. And at the end, you can guess, they always kill them so that the matador can win. But a Spanish person comes by and approaches me and says, how dare you? My father was a matador, my grandpa was a matador. Why do you want to slightly change my culture like that? So if you are just a third person, who do you agree with and why?
obviously the one who is protesting against it, because I'm very against it. Animal cruelty, especially. I hate the bull fighting. It's barbaric, and it's so out of the time. I could imagine maybe, like, I don't know, 100 years ago, people could do that, but now in this time we live in, it's nonsense.
Amazing, exactly.
Yeah.
Right answer. As you imagine, yes, because our point is also just like, why would you do that for entertainment? Even like we can always preserve cultures, but that doesn't mean it has to be fixed. He has to still keep it, but let's just make sure no one gets hurt, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so now it's time for the courage test. So if you agree, I'm gonna just let you watch a video, and that's it. If you just watch it,
No
you
problem.
you just pass the courage.
Yeah.
Before you do, let me just ask you if you still maybe consume animal products like dairy or meat or stuff like that. Okay, no problem. This is the video. So, yes. So what you're seeing now is how dairy is produced. So as you can imagine, it's not just that cows have milk, but mothers have milk. So what they are doing here, they are making the cow pregnant, like a human is doing that.
Yeah.
So they're putting a hand
seed- the
up
seed, yeah.
inside, and they are keeping her still because, of course, she hates this whole process. And then they're injecting the
Yeah.
bull semen inside. The baby is born. And you see, they immediately have a bond because it's a mammal. So
Exactly.
she knows very well. She just had a baby. There's a full connection there. But they immediately separate the
Yeah.
baby from the cow, because then we get to drink the milk she made for the
Okay,
baby.
exactly. Yeah.
And so yeah, she
Yeah.
she just made it for her baby, but then we
Yeah.
get it for some reason. And then now they're taking all the babies away, and see the cow is running behind the
it's-
car. and it's really like she's suffering, and the baby's also suffering a lot. They cry
Yeah.
for each other so much, and they say it's almost like a physical pain that they feel
Yes,
because
yes.
it's such an emotional.
course.
They are wanting to suck
Yeah,
the mom,
mothers, yeah.
but instead they will get a super
A bottle or
bad
something, yeah.
substance in between that's not as. Now, if the baby is a boy, of course it's useless
Useless because it doesn't produce milk. Exactly.
Indeed, exactly. So what they're doing, that they have 4 stomachs. In the fourth, there's this substance that's basically it's used the veal. It's
Yeah.
used to coagulate milk into cheese to make it
Okay.
solid.
Yeah.
So that's why they just cut it
Yeah,
open like
yeah.
that, unfortunately, and then in the end they just kill it.
Yeah.
Him because they just sell him for his flesh basically. And as you can see, it's not. They say this is a humane method, but as you can see, it's like not really working immediately. It's really bad.
No. Yeah. That's,
And if it's a girl instead, she will have the same life of the mother.
yeah.
No, yes, they are,
Yeah.
and also this is like a horror place. They smell this
Slaughterhouse,
blood.
yeah.
They see the previous one before them, and even for the workers, it's really a bad condition.
of
It's
course.
really like also for humans,
Yeah.
They always get injured. They have post-traumatic stress. The females will go to the same life as the mothers.
Yeah.
They keep them in super small, solitary confinement
Yeah.
hutches like this.
Yeah.
So they barely
Yeah,
have the
can-
space
can
to
move,
move.
yeah.
Now the mother is getting milked. So they're plugged into these machines that give them a lot of infections and pain
Yeah.
and mastitis. And then once she doesn't have any more milk to give, she is because of course she's impregnated again and again. When her body can't
Yeah.
take it anymore,
Limited.
she goes to slaughter.
Yeah.
So yes, unfortunately, sometimes people who maybe choose to be vegetarians not to kill, but then
Yeah.
they don't know that this happens to the boys and to the mothers anyway. Yes, and then this is
Yeah, I
the
saw
final
these
part.
videos myself online. Of
Yeah,
course,
yeah.
And, it's the thing is I eat meat. No milk products like no cheese,
Yeah.
milk. I never drank milk in my life. I don't know. It's a good thing and a bad thing. Bad thing because I do eat meat, but I don't drink milk and I don't consume milk products like cheese or yogurt or that kind of stuff. I'm all against it, but I know people think it's a good thing what you are doing, but frankly, I think it's something it's so difficult to control because you are always gonna have people who consume milk products, meat, and all that stuff. The industry of meat is so big, and
It's taking so
Yeah.
much to kill them sometimes.
I know.
Like,
It's,
but no, the thing is that they're kind of still alive there.
Yeah.
Okay, so the test is passed because you did watch it all. But
I saw that.
to go to your point, yes, it is very tricky indeed to try to damage control this and to on one day maybe stop it. But the good news is that you have 100% control of yourself,
Yeah, I
and
know,
I
of
have
course.
of myself.
Of
So
course.
you can always
course.
see what you and
Yeah.
of course you cannot control this
No,
girl
that
right
was-
here or this man.
Of
But
course,
yeah. But
absolutely.
good luck. Good job. You passed the test.
Thank you.
Now
The last one.
the almost the last one. Now you are the protagonist. So you are in your living room, sitting down comfortably on your couch, and you switch on the TV. And there's a news anchor that's saying something crazy, like a big breaking news. They finally discovered that plant-based food is super healthy. It's not only it's healthy, but it's even
Also
better,
tastier, yeah.
and for your health, tastier and better for the environment. And wow, what a big thing. So if you switch off the news and you start to think, oh well, maybe I've seen this product. Would you be willing to make a change if this was what you just saw at the TV, even a small change?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, it's. I did watch all the movies. I'm aware of it, and
Yeah, yeah.
I know everything. Not everything. Well, I know pretty much enough about it to know what's right, what's wrong.
Yeah.
But like I said, every human almost knows what's right, what's wrong, but still makes the right or the wrong decision.
Yes.
But yeah, I think it would make me think twice, maybe.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Nice. So the good news is that that is actually true.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it is true that actually it's better for your own health. It's
Yeah.
just a matter of habits.
Exactly.
So they say it takes 3 weeks to build a new habit.
Yeah.
It's like the gym, right? So
Yeah,
at the
yeah, yeah.
beginning it's a little bit like
First step, yeah.
adjustments, but then you just start to feel better. So
Yeah, exactly.
super nice. So congratulations
Thank you,
because
thank
you won. I have a prize here for you, as promised. This is
Okay.
a very delicious vegan chocolate.
vegan, yeah. I was.
I have it. Yes, of course.
Okay,
No,
yeah,
with, the,
obviously.
with the dairy. And so one last.
Place where I can buy vegan stuff.
Yes. Yes. So this is one last question that I'm
Uh-huh.
asking you, and it's a promise.
Uh-huh.
I give you 3 options,
Yeah.
and you have to make me a promise that you will do one of the 3, the ones you like the most.
Okay.
So I have here a map
Yeah.
of all the places in
Uh-huh.
Amsterdam that are vegan.
Uh-huh.
So you can either promise your next meal you will try something completely plant-based. So
Yeah.
that's option 1, and you
Uh-huh.
can keep this
Uh-huh.
one. Option 2, you go to our website and you watch one video of a speech, just a
Uh-huh.
speech
Uh-huh.
that
Uh-huh.
we have over there, no
Yeah.
images like that.
Yeah.
And option 3 is that you, for free, sign up to this challenge. This is challenge22.com,
Uh-huh.
where you try for 3 weeks to eat plant-based, so that you build the habit.
I
and
think
then
option
you,
2.
Option 2,
Yeah,
you will go
yeah.
to our
Yeah,
website.
definitely.
Okay, perfect. So it should be yes, over
I
here.
see.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Great.
yeah.
All right.
There you go. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
thank you too.
Good luck, and we need people like you willing to make a change
Okay,
and to
thank you.
ask themselves what
Good
is
luck.
wrong to
Yeah,
you.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm all for it. So
Perfect.
I'll do my best. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Have
Thank
a
you.
nice day.
Thank you.
Bye bye.